People often ask me how I have landed celebrity clients like Lewis Howes and Ed Mylett and Amy Porterfield and Trent Shelton and John Maxwell and Jasmine Star, Natalie Ellis, and on and on and on. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I've done that. And what's funny about this is the same exact technique that I have used to get myself booked on national television shows and the biggest podcasts in the world. In addition to that, it's this same technique that I have used to get myself booked as a speaker to speak on some of the biggest stages in the world, like the Global Leadership Summit or LeaderCast or the World Series of Sales or the Keller Williams Family Reunion event. And not only has this been an important tool to grow my business and my personal brand, more than that, this is the thing that has helped me build meaningful relationships with people who are really changing the world. And I'm going to show you what the secret is for how to do this exactly in the next few minutes. And I promise this isn't like some clickbaity thing where I don't give you the real thing. I'm going to show you the actual real thing. And I want to show this to you because we have a passion to help mission-driven messengers. We want to help people who genuinely want to make the world a better place. We want to help facilitate that for them. We want to contribute to that process. It's what we do at our company at Brand Builders Group. So let me show you how simple this technique is. So this is called the relationship switchboard. And I'm showing you my actual switchboard. I don't have anything else to do but to show you the actual one, because this is what I do every day. And what you're going to see here across the top is these are influential people, right, that I've met or that I know or that I want to build a relationship with. And then down here, down the side, is also the same group of people. So what I'm doing there is I'm setting up like an old school switchboard like operators used to do when telephones first came out, right? And what would they do? They would connect people to each other. Well, this relationship switchboard tool, which is just a simple spreadsheet, is exactly how I track all of these relationships. And so what I will do whenever I meet somebody new, I will add them right here, along the side. And we'll just use Lewis Howes since everybody, kind of knows Lewis, and he was our first client, right? And then what I'll do is I'll just run kind of like my finger along this and go, well, who do I know? Well, let's use Lisa Bilyeu. This was a real life example. When I first met Lisa Bilyeu, and I was like, okay, who do I want to introduce her to? And I was like, oh, I should connect her to Success Magazine, and I should connect her to this person and this person. And I just go all the way along and ask myself, should I connect Lisa to each of these people? And then what I'll do is I'll mark each one of these. Like if, let's just say, so Jason Dorsey is one of my best buddies, right? So I didn't see the need to connect Lisa and Jason. They kind of live in different worlds, and I didn't really think they would be like a perfect fit for each other, but let's pretend that they were. Then all I would do is mark this as a pitch. And what I would do is I would then approach Lisa and I would say, hey, Lisa, I have a friend named Jason Dorsey. Basically, do you want to meet him? And then she would say yes. And that is what I'm doing constantly. Like if you look at this switchboard, all of these are just relationships that I have been building over years and years and years and years of just introducing people to each other. It is by far the greatest secret of building my personal brand ever. Now you might say, how does that work? Like, why does this build your personal brand? And that's because part of the philosophy of what we teach at Brand Builders Group. Your personal brand is not your colors, it's your character, right? It's not your website, it's what you're known for. It's not your talent, it's your level of trust with people. And it's not vanity metrics like how many followers you have. Your personal brand is more about your values. And one of the greatest values of all to build your personal brand is to add value to other people, right? If I can add value to others, if I can serve others, if I can help others, then because of the law of reciprocity, they tend to want to return the favor to me. So by connecting people to one another, that is what happens. And I get caught in the crossfire. So whenever I meet somebody new, like in this example, my friend Lisa, who I adore and love and followed for years online, and then got a chance to meet her and was like, hey, I'd love to try to help you. And one of the ways I could do that is I'd love to introduce you to some people. And I never introduce her to someone unless she wants to be introduced to that person. So I always ask permission first, and then I will go ask the other person if they want to be connected. And then if they both say yes, I just put them together, right? It's kind of like a mini dating service almost, but I'm facilitating it. And I get caught in the crossfire as I'm introducing these two people to each other. Then I'm also staying in front of them, but I'm not staying in front of them in like a slimy way of running, trying to sell them something, or in some sort of, disconnected way of like running ads or just being on social. I'm intimately connected with them. I'm communicating one-on-one, not at massive scale. I'm adding real value because we know that relationships are an accelerant to revenue. Relationships are an accelerant to revenue. And even though I don't get any money whenever I make these connections, and it is, a bit of time to track all of this, what happens in the short term is I don't make money, but in the long term, I build reputation. And reputation precedes revenue. Reputation is how you build trust. And the best way to build trust is not to try to go out and sell people things. The best way to build trust is to try to go out and add value to people, to create credibility. The secret of building relationships is adding value to other people. What's the number one way that I've added value to other people? By introducing them to other people. And so this whole little system has been life-changing, transformational for me. That has taken me from somebody who grew up, raised by a single mom where we didn't have a lot of money, to speaking on the world's biggest stages, being a personal advisor and strategist and coach to some of the world's biggest personal brands, some of the most influential people and wealthy people and world-changing people who are on missions and making money and helping people and making a difference in the world.
My wife, AJ, and I wrote a book, Wealthy and Well Known. I think you would love it. If this video helped you, we want to give you the audiobook for free. Comment audiobook below and I will send you a copy.